they are closing ranks behind Secretary Hegseth. They say he is in no danger of losing his job. The president himself yesterday said that Hegseth is doing a great job and that he's making big changes at the Pentagon, and that when that happens, you are inevitably going to create some enemies.
Today is Tuesday, April 29th, and this is the Continental. House Republicans block a vote to probe Hegseth's use of Signal. On Tuesday, GOP leaders approved a rule with a provision that says that Democrats can't look into the issue of Hegseth's Signal leak a few weeks ago. Republicans were looking to avoid a vote to look into the matter, and they are trying to move past it and look forward. Commenting on the actions of the GOP lately, Mike Johnson, the House Speaker, said in quote, "We're using the rules of the House to prevent political hijinks and political stunts, and that's what the Democrats have." The top Democrat on the House Armed Services Committee, Adam Smith, was tasked with starting this resolution of inquiry into Hegseth, but that of course did not pass on Tuesday. What does the approval of the rule say about the ease of keeping certain information private? Is what the GOP did even legal? Are they really able to block the actions of the Democratic Party into looking into Hegseth's use of the Signal Act?
America wants our land, our resources, our water, our country. Never. But these are not idle threats. President Trump is trying to break us so that America can own us. That will never ever happen.
On Tuesday, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney tells the BBC that Canada will deal with Trump, quote, on our terms. The newly elected Prime Minister will not take any disrespect from the President of the United States. Carney said they will only enter talks, quote, on our terms when it comes to trade and security. Trump has made several remarks about taking over Canada as the 51st state, but has not gone through with anything or has not announced a plan for anything as of yet. It's all been talk so far. That being said, however, on Tuesday, White House Deputy Spokesperson Anna Kelly said, in quote, "The election does not affect President Trump's plan to make Canada America's cherished 51st state." Carney, of course, continues to deny this being a possibility, even going as far as saying it was, quote, never ever going to happen, end quote. Interestingly enough, however, he did say that it will be a win-win if he can strike a deal with the U.S. that expands relationships and benefits both sides. How serious is America with going through with this plan? Is this more of a bark than a bite? Will Trump actually make further steps in trying to annex Canada as the 51st state? What I want to hear from you is whether or not Trump's comment about Canada becoming the 51st state helped Mark Carney in winning the prime minister elections yesterday in Canada. Did Trump single-handedly push the Liberals to victory in Canada with all of his talks about taking over the country as our 51st state?
Now, Amazon is going to show you, if you go to their website or their app and click, and I'm going to buy this, it will show you how much you're paying because of President Trump's tariffs.
So I suspect you will see Walmart, you will see Costco, you'll see other stores that are going to be explaining why prices are going up if they do in fact go up because of tariffs.
On Tuesday morning, Jeff Bezos and Amazon announced that they are considering adding the impact on all their products and the price increases of these products as a result of Trump's tariff actions and his tariff announcements about a couple of weeks ago. Of note, Bezos has not been a fan of the president since he took office, as he's been very adamant that Trump's newly announced tariffs and the tariff plan has been leading to much higher prices on his products for the technology giant. A report by Punchbowl News said that this plan by Amazon and Jeff Bezos would be happening, and when a reporter asked about it to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt on Tuesday morning, she called it a, quote, hostile and political act by Amazon, end quote. However, in response to these comments by the White House, an Amazon spokesperson said, end quote, "This was never approved and it is not going to happen. Furthermore, Trump responded on his own by calling Jeff Bezos on Tuesday morning after all this news broke. In this talk, Bezos made it very clear that the reason for this plan was because of the major price hikes of his products due to Trump's tariffs. In the past, Trump has made several comments about the founder of Amazon, calling him a good guy and being generally positive about the man. Of course, we're all asking, what impact does the relationship between Bezos and Trump have on the economy? Most importantly, will this plan by Amazon actually go to fruition? And will we actually see the impact of Trump's tariffs on one of the most popular online retailers in the country? Will it be a good first-hand indication of what the impact of Trump's tariffs are actually doing on the economy? What do you think? Is this plan going to actually go through? Do you even want it to go through? Let me know in the comments below.
This week, the UN Special Representative to Haiti warned that gang violence there is surging, pushing the Caribbean nation to a, quote, point of no return. It comes as many Haitian migrants here in the U.S. are living in limbo as the Trump administration attempts to eliminate the Biden-era program that brought them to the U.S. legally.
Haitians that previously fled mass violence await judge's decision on Trump's deportation order. Tuesday marked the start of thousands of Haitian immigrants that could be heading back to a country of violence and political unrest if a judge approves of an immigration program started by President Biden to come to an end. President Trump issued an executive order which was supposed to go into effect April 24th, but it was blocked by a judge earlier in April. According to Pierre Esperance, human rights activist in Haiti, gangs are occupying 95% of the capital and are armed. Most importantly, the government is gone and chaos has ensued to an all-time high. Violence has gotten so bad that even the Federal Aviation Administration has blocked the travel to Haiti and its airport in the capital, Port-au-Prince. I want to know your thoughts. What does this issue say about the overall concern and actions on the Trump administration when it comes to immigration and the deportations they have been partaking in? Do you agree what Trump and his administration is doing in the first 100 days when it comes to these deportations and the handling of the illegal immigrants in our country? I want to know your thoughts. Please let me know in the comment section below. Start the conversation and let's see where everyone's head is at on this issue. Today has been Tuesday, April 29th, and this has been the Continental. Make sure you follow us on all of our social accounts, as well as subscribe to the YouTube down below to get daily updates on the most pertinent, important news matters relating to American politics and worldwide news. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Keep on traveling, and I hope you have a good day.